Don't worry, GB. I know that 2 is entirely safe.
Ooh! Ah!
Wow! Bravo! Very well executed.
Oops.
It tickles.
Yeah, totally safe.
For today's video, we're going to be making bottle, and as always, let me know what else I should make. Like most of my paper crafts, start off by cutting out the pieces and folding these tabs, and don't forget to cut the slits. And as you can see here, I'm just widening the slits a bit, so be careful not to poke yourself on the other side of the paper. Now for the limbs, I use black paper twist ties, which I glue in place and add some tape just to hold it in place and give it a bit more strength. You could use anything you want for the limbs, like some people I know use black string or black construction paper. I just like the twist ties as you can bend them and they hold their shape. Now in gluing this piece to the main body piece, align the two seams like so, using the first tab. Then once that's dry, you're going to align the edges of the glare using these two tabs. Continue assembling all the pieces like so. Now gluing the top cone to the main body like this may be a little difficult as you don't have much space to push them inside. So what I did was I used my pinky to push the tabs from the inside up against the front. Now with your Papercraft bottle fully assembled, you can cut the limbs and draw on the face. Now for the plastic bottle. Now I was going to use this cheesecake lid for the plastic, but it was pretty hard and it had a bit of a texture to it. So instead I'm using this plastic bottle, which is much clearer and much softer to work with. You're going to need to cut out a sheet of plastic from wherever you're getting your plastic so you can glue the template pieces onto, which will be used to make the pieces. A trick I learned for cutting a straight line around the cylinder is to use a piece of tape by wrapping it around, and now you have a guide to follow when you're cutting. Now again, working with plastic like this may be a bit dangerous as the sharp edges may cut you, so I wouldn't recommend making this one, but it is kind of cool to see how it turns out. To save yourself some struggle, tape the sheet of plastic down onto the surface you're working on so you can easily tape the template pieces on. Cut the slits and cut out each piece individually. I did add glue to this bottom piece thinking it was needed, but it's not needed and you could get away with just using tape. Now you could tape in the limb like most of the other crafts we've done, but I decided to twist off a bit of the paper from the limb, exposing just the wire inside, so when I tape it down, it's a lot less noticeable. Now for bending the plastic, you're only going to want to shape it just enough so it can hold its shape, as you don't want to crease the plastic, giving it a noticeable edge. And for connecting the pieces together, I think the best and at least easiest way is to use some clear tape. Now for the glare pieces, cut them out carefully and tape them to the front. Now, I did think about using other glues, but most of them don't really stick that well to plastic, so I decided to stick with tape for the entire model. Take a strip of clear tape and put it onto your paper glare, and apply it kind of like a sticker decal. With your plastic bottle done, I used a Sharpie to draw on the face. The Sharpie may seem a little too transparent at first, but you can just go over it again to darken it. Let me know how you think it turned out, and subscribe to see what I make next.